you very much for joining. There are many people who are trying to join. Sorry, guys, I cannot take more than 8 people at a time. So if somebody sacrifices their spot, maybe other people will be able to join here. Okay, Ashraful has joined. Ashraful, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you, sir.
Would you
Thank
like?
you
Would you,
for joining me.
thank you for adding me, not joining me.
Oh,
Adding me.
sorry, adding me.
Okay. So you can tell us where are you from and what's the time and why do you like to learn English?
Uh, Good evening, sir. I'm Ashraful Alam. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm a student of Islamic law in Islamic University in Bangladesh. I'm a first year student of honors level. I want to learn English for many purposes, like as my job uh, and another fact. So I join here.
Thank you very much. Next speaker would be Naeem Akhtar. Can you hear me, Naeem Akhtar?
Yes, sir.
Tell us, please, where are you from, what's your time, and why do you like to learn English?
My name is Naeem Akhtar. I'm from India. Now it's 18.
Okay. Daytime, nighttime?
Yes, yes, sir.
Please mention whether AM or PM or day or night so that people can know.
At 18 p.m.
Thank you very much. And why do you like to learn English?
My background is madrasa, and I have completed my Almir course from Darul Dewan. So I wanna learn English because something belong to Islam and uh, Islamic cultures. So if I learn English, so I will be able to reach some necessary things that belong to Islamic culture represent in front of people.
Okay, thank you very much. Wakas Mushtaq. Guys, if you're not talking, please mute your microphone. Only one person will talk at a time.
Ye-
Yeah,
Yes, good evening
yeah,
and good afternoon.
yeah. Please tell us where you're from and your local time and why do you like to learn English?
Yes, and I come from in East Africa, particular in Somalia, and I wanted to learn English
What's your name?
to
Tell your name first, please.
Abdi, Abdi,
Okay, go on.
and I wanted to learn English. The English is the best to work and also to best to travel the other abroad, another country. Also, when you wanted to learn the in other cultural, you need to language. The best language is English, and and I would like to thank you because I saw you before the high line in English in UK. You stayed the UK and then you broadcast in the English language. Hello English. I think so.
Oh, yes, that's right. I was there up to last year and I left them.
So and I wanted to if I wanted to sorry someone interrupted me and if I wanted to join in your class and which step I can do
Uh,
or what step I can do.
what kind of class are you referring?
I wanted to join in your class, online class English. So how can I join it?
Okay, so you have to message me. All right, you have to
Yes.
message me personally. Remember, online classes are expensive. Sometimes people say that they can't afford it, which is why we'll come every week here around an hour and discuss your problems about grammar, speaking, vocabs, IELTS exam, scholarship, immigration, and lots of information here.
Is there a free class?
This is the only,
Your
this is the only free class through live broadcast.
It's free class. So do you have the free class?
This is the only free class. Is that clear? There is no other
Yes,
free
that's
class.
clear. That's clear. That's clear.
Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, and is there anyone who has not spoken to me yet? Munir Bipu has raised the hand. Yes, what's the question, Munir Bipu?
My question is that how I can improve my English skills because I have a not way to how to improve my speaking English. That's why I want to be a fluent speaker, but I can't do it very properly. So I'm so much interested in this language. So because I can't set up my mind.
Okay, here is
How can I improve my speaking English? If you share with me anyway, so I think that is very better for me.
all right. Okay, here is the biggest answer you are going to give me. What do you think the problem is, or maybe what are the problems for you? Think, Munir.
Yes, when I am speaking in English, that's why I can speak English some things maybe. So when I started my speaking English, any kind of topics, that's why I can do it actually. So basically, I can speak English something way, and I can speaking English with different ways. That's why I think that hurts my problem. Maybe I have to know a lot of vocabulary. That's why I can do it. So if you are a lot of way in your hand, so if you don't mind, you can share with us. So I think that is very helpful for all of us.
Sure, thank you very much. Sindus Khan has joined. Welcome. Hello.
Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Could you please tell us where are you from, what's the time, and why do you like to learn English? Dear viewers, if somebody is speaking, please mute your microphone. Only the person will speak. Okay? Yes, Mr. Sindus Khan, would you like to talk?
Yes, sir.
Tell us where are you from?
I'm from Kashmir.
Which country is this Kashmir? Would you like to tell us? Dear viewers, if you
Sir, state Jammu and Kashmir.
and where is it? This Jammu and Kashmir.
It's sir, it's under Pakistan.
Is a part of Pakistan. Okay, thank you very much for joining. So, how may I help you? Okay, she has left. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. So once again, dear viewers, I've shared the link. If you like to participate in the conversation, send a request now. I can talk only 6 people at a time. Then, if somebody leaves the space, then I can invite the others. And as you know, as a matter of fact, I cannot speak all of you together. So it is one by one. So once again, guys, you're watching this live broadcast from the UK, and our local time is 3:55 Sunday afternoon, and we're having this live broadcast about English learning. And I'm going to answer Munir Bipu's question in a moment. And someone has joined. Is it Mukhtar Adam? Welcome.
Thank you to opportunity given.
Okay, where are you from, and why do you like to learn English?
Actually, I'm from Sudan, but right now I live in Norway, north of Europe. So, I want to learn English because I love it. Firstly, because an English language is mostly using English, mostly used language in the world. So that's why. And but the first things and the main reason is I love to speak English.
Okay, So may I ask you what you do in Norway?
So I'm a student right now, but I came in Norway for a year, and I came by UNHCR. So they took us from Africa to here, so they help us, and right now we got everything we needed, and just continue learning. But in Norway, the English language is not the official language, so it could be difficult for me to learn both languages. But I will do my best, and along the way, I will improve both of them.
So you're studying in Norwegian language. You also like to improve
Yeah,
English. That's great.
yeah, it's sure.
Hello.
Okay. We have got Krishna Ray, welcome, and Salim Jassim, welcome. Dear viewers, if you're not talking, please mute your microphone.
Hello.
Okay, so
Hello.
yes, Salim Jassim, welcome. Where are you from?
Thank you very much. I'm from north of Iraq. Kurdish native speaker, and I'm physics teacher in my country.
You are a physics teacher.
Yeah, I'm physics teacher, and I would like to improve my English language because I want to try to get an international certificate for teaching. If because I hope that I want it is about a very long time ago that I was thinking about teaching internationally, but I applied to some schools, international schools in my city, not my city, but some province around my city, I mean north of Iraq. But they rejected me because they said we want someone that who can speak like native speakers. And I don't know why they didn't accept me. But I thought that maybe my English is not perfect for teaching yet, but I hope that I can improve my English language. And I have another plans to study more for PhD. I would like to get some information about studying abroad, and I have a lot of plans to do, but right now I don't have this opportunity to get there. But something that I can improve it is my English language, and I believe that I can do. However, there is a lot of restriction for me because our country is not like other countries which has easy access to get abroad. However, I have been in Europe in 2019 for summer internship. It was
okay. May I stop you here? Jassim,
yeah.
you need to give that chance to other people as well. I understand that you like to develop your English language. That's fine. May I ask you which level are you teaching? Is it primary, secondary?
Not to be honest, right now I'm teaching in my native language, not English language, because my school is public school. It's not.
No, that's not the question. The question is, in which level of school are you teaching? Is it primary level, secondary, higher secondary?
High school teacher.
High school teacher. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for sharing. We have got few other people. Krishna Ray, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Would you like to tell us where are you from and why do you like to learn English?
My name is Krishna and I am from Bangladesh, and I am start learning English because I am professionally freelancer, and now I have need to learn more and more English language.
Okay, what do you do if you don't mind?
Oh, I am doing freelancer.
Yeah, freelancing with thousands of things are there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Basically, I am working on the digital marketing or web analytics expert.
Okay, wishing you best of luck. Thank you very much for joining. There is another person, Fabiola. Are you there?
Hi. Yes, I'm here.
Welcome. Would you like to tell us where are you from and why do you like to learn English?
Okay. I'm from Madagascar, but right now I'm in France because I study here in electrical engineering, and I'd like to master English because first I like it than French, and second I want to study in country like United States or Canada, which use more English.
Yeah, it's their first language. So you're studying in French in France, right?
Yeah,
May I know what are you studying there?
electrical engineering.
Which year?
Master one.
How many?
One. Master one.
What does it mean, Master 1? Would you please explain? We don't know what is Master 1. Nobody knows, I believe that.
Okay. 4 years after obtaining the baccalaureate, the bachelor degree.
Uh-huh. Then?
4 years.
Then you go for master's degree. Is it 1 year master's or 2 years?
1
year.
1 year, okay. Thank you very much. So I'm answering some of the questions that I've got from you guys, that why you can't speak English fluently. We need to understand English. Most of your cases and my case as well is a second language, right? When we are learning a language, the first thing we need to learn is words. We call it lexical resources. That means vocabulary. It could be synonyms, it could be antonyms, it could be group verbs, it could be phrasal verbs, it could be slang that can be used informally, or it could be any local dialect. And the second thing is that we need to know basic grammar, because when you know these words, you need to make sentences shortly as when you're speaking. In writing, that's fine. You take time, you can write. When it's the matter of speaking, most of the people really feel pressurized or sheepish, you say shy, because you don't know which words should be chosen. You don't have much time when you're speaking, maybe maximum 3 seconds. Okay, so this is the second method that you need to know vocabs. Number 3, now you need to be brave enough to express yourself. Because if you're not talking, you know words, but you don't know how to use them in a sentence, then it's very difficult for you now to communicate to other people. All right, and hang on a second. I can hear the echo. Krishna, I'm muting you. Please mute yourself, please, when I'm talking. Yeah, thank you very much. So the third one is that, as I said, you need to be brave enough to speak out loudly. You need to find a speaking partner. Practice is like a magic word. The more you speak about any language, the more you'll be confident. Okay, the more you practice, you'll be more motivating for yourself. Nobody can change you unless and until you change yourself. The best British teacher or the American teacher can give you lessons, instructions, guidelines. But if you don't practice, are you going to improve? No, not at all. So first one, words. You need to know. Second, basic grammar, how to make sentences. Third, finding a speaking partner. Then make a practice every day. Practice every day. Half an hour minimum, maximum, whatever is possible. Sometimes some people say that we don't get any speaking partner. In that case, you have to follow these techniques. You've got a smartphone nowadays, yeah? And you've got also a recording device in a laptop or tablet. In that case, choose a topic, speak at least 2 minutes and record it and listen to it later. And sometimes it will be much easier for you to listen to your own voice and understand, and you'll find that, oh, those are the mistakes I have made. You amend your mistake again and re-record it. These are the most basic formulas to develop yourself. And I have to remind you at the beginning, do not worry about the too much grammar or pronunciation. Okay, first you need to be fluent. Fluency means when you're talking about any topic without any hesitation, without any stopping, without repeating the sentences or words. Okay, and after that you can focus on grammar, focus on the pronunciation, and focus on using different kinds of sentence structures. So you need to know at least these sentences: positive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence, and also negative interrogative, as well as make sentences within a few seconds and try to present yourself. These are the basic ideas. We have got another person, Pumi D. Welcome. Can you hear me, Pumi D? And if you can't hear me, if you don't want to talk, then I have to just remove you. I'm sorry. Because we are here only to talk and develop and build our confidence. All right, any other questions? Yes, Krishna Rai?
Sorry.
Any other question from anyone?
Okay, so you can say we can practice every day and try to speak 2 minutes and recording to our laptop or phone. So I am practicing my little brother. We are continue talk 30 minutes. Try to, but we don't improve our grammar or pronunciation. Is the my big problem, and this is my trouble. So how to improve this?
Okay, I can understand about your grammar and pronunciation. I can feel it when I've started speaking. First, you need to learn the basic grammar, okay? And what are the basic grammar? The basic grammar is, first one is how to use and when to use capital letter, uppercase or small letter. The second would be using punctuation like semicolon, full stop, comma, interrogation mark, question mark, etc. Third basic grammar is you need to know articles, a and the. And next one is you need to know gender, male and female. After that, you need to know number, singular or plural. After that, you need to know person, first person, second person, third person. And after that, you need to know parts of speech, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjectives, all this, 8 classes of parts of speech. And when you have finished, you go for voice, active and passive voice. We call it active or passive sentences sometimes. And after that, speech, we call it narration in some places and some countries. Direct or indirect narrations, or direct or indirect speech. And these are the main basic grammar. And I believe that if you are from Asian and African countries, most of the times this grammar is taught in school in primary and secondary level. And there is also an English exam. Okay, so more you practice, the more you will be confident. Now, here is the biggest question. Sometimes students ask me, teacher, I don't know how to amend it or get corrected my writing. In that case, you need help. If you don't know how to find out your own mistakes, you need to have professional teacher or person who can help you. Okay. So that's the answer. Mukhtar has raised, but there are some people. Let me welcome. I think, is it Sadek?
Hello, sir. I have one question to you.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I want to write something in English, but there is so many problems when I go to write in English. So please give me some tips. How can I improve my writing or written? You can say.
I'm coming
Please
there.
give me.
Let us focus on speaking. I'm coming there in a moment. So welcome, Sadek.
Yeah.
Sadek,
Okay. Okay. So can I ask one more question?
if you keep asking, other people are not going to get chance. So I'll suggest
So
you.
please, one question. Please, one question, please.
Yes. What's your question?
Yeah, my question is sometimes I forget some word and sometimes my how can I improve? Actually, basically, how can I improve my spoken and what is the rule or sentence making? What is the sentence making rule? So I
I
cannot know.
I have already explained. You need to know grammar. If you know grammar, then
Yeah.
you'll know how to write sentences correctly. Okay, and for writing, you need to know lots of vocabs. You need to know about the topic. For instance, if I ask you, let me ask this question to get a proof. How many of you are aware? Do you know what is Area 51, Ashraful?
Yeah.
Do you know what is Area 51?
No, no,
You
actually,
don't know.
I don't know.
Does anyone know from these guest speakers? I can see there are 11 people have joined. Do you know, guys, what is Area 51?
I don't
Possibly, maybe one or two
No,
person might know. The matter is that when you're talking or when you're writing about anything, first thing is that we need to know about the topic. When you don't know, either it is not possible for you to write or speak about it, which is why it is suggested that you should read as well. Excuse me. Read about different kinds of topics. It could be science, arts, movies, sports, or it could be politics, it could be economics, it could be journey, it could be traveling, it could be book, which is why I suggest newspaper is the one of the best ways to improve your vocabulary or vocabs. The reason is why, because news has got news about politics, crime, sports, economics, science, commerce, etc. And in that case, sometimes you'll find that it's a new word and you don't know the meaning. You need to go to a dictionary and find out the meaning. Write the meaning and make at least 3 sentences. 1 positive, 1 negative, and 1 question sentence. Okay? Then you change to the present tense, past tense, and future tense. Then you change to the first person, second person, and third person, and you'll find from one sentence many sentences, like 36 or 40 or more. This is one of the proven methods that student can always learn and develop their speaking and writing. And when you're writing, speak it loudly. It will help you your fluency. It will help you developing your pronunciation. Pronunciation is the most difficult part. Okay, so we are not considering pronunciation at this stage. We are considering your speaking fluency and learning vocabs.
Can I ask some question? If
Yeah, would you like to tell your name, please, again?
really, I have some problems with my thoughts when I want to explain something. I have a lot of words and vocabularies and many things that I want to arrange and to explain my purpose. But I don't know why. I just, for example, when I listen to you or another native speakers, I can understand most of words. But when I want to speak, I don't know why. New words will not come easily for me. For example, I have learned a lot of new words and I want to use them. But I see that these words, when I'm in the speaking process, these words will not come easily on my tongue. And I don't know what is the problem.
It's a matter of practice. May I stop you here? I understand your problem. It's a very common problem. It's a matter of practice. So when you learn a word, as I said, first you need to know the meaning and try to make sentences, okay, in different ways. I'll give you an example, a real life example. I'm sure all of you know this word beautiful, okay? And you can make sentences with the word beautiful, like it's a beautiful day, or the girl is beautiful. But do you know how to use it in a verb? My question, do you know
Yeah.
how to use the word beautiful as a verb? What is the verb form of beautiful?
Verb of beauty. Beauty.
Beautify, beautify. Oh,
Beautify, very good. Beauty is noun, by the way. Beautify. Can you
yeah,
make a
yeah,
sentence
beautify.
with beautify?
Uh, yeah, why not? For example, when we say that this is the beauty of the conversation.
No, we are
If
not
we
talking
talk
about
with
beauty. We are
each other.
talking about beautify. Sorry to say that.
No
Beautify.
problem.
Beautify.
Beautify.
Beautify is just one word.
One by one. Sorry. Let him speak first. I think it's just him.
Uh, I gave a microphone to this
Yeah, okay. No problem.
Kashmiri. Sorry.
Krishna. Is it Krishna who was trying to talk, or Ashraful?
No, actually, my name is Kabir Admir. I am from Jammu and Kashmir, India, India.
Kashmiri channel. Okay. Would you like to make a sentence about beautify, please?
Actually, I didn't mean beautiful.
What do you mean? Tell us. What did you mean then?
Beautify.
I am saying to you, I didn't know the meaning of that word.
Do you know the meaning of beautiful?
Beautify.
Beautiful, yeah, beautiful. I know the meaning of beautiful.
What does it
It's
mean?
very brilliant.
I'm sorry?
I'm saying to you, beautiful means it's very
Make a sentence.
looking very good.
Make a sentence, please.
Beautify.
Okay, so look at this now picture. We know beautiful, we don't know beautify. You know beauty, possibly. Do you know beautification?
Beautification.
Do you know that?
No,
It's
sir.
a noun.
No, sir.
Beautification.
Beautification.
The all this all these words have the same
Not
purpose, but some of them adverb, some of them name, and do you mean like this? Yeah.
that's right. Now, did you get the point? When you know a word, try to know whether it can be used as a verb or a noun or as an adverb
That's
or maybe
beautification.
gerund. Yeah, beautify is a
Yeah.
verb, beautification is a noun, beauty is a noun as well. Okay,
Beautiful is a
beautiful is an
verb.
adjective. Okay,
Adjective.
yeah, beautifyingly
So
is adverb, beautifully adverb, beautifying is another noun, beautician another noun. So when you're learning a word, this is the reason why I have given you this example. Try to know different parts of the parts of space, how you can make sentences. And if you don't know, now you'll have like this type of hesitation when somebody asks you to make sentences. So it's a matter of practice. You understand that? So the more you practice, you will feel more confident. And only you can change yourself by practicing more. Read a little bit more, write it, speak it loudly, and I'm sure you'll be much, much confident that what you are. Maintain a small diary or notebook, write some words, okay? Read something new
yes.
every day. All right, so these are some of the
Thank
proven
you.
techniques. I've been teaching for I should say, 6 years as a part-time teacher, online teacher. I taught more than 15,000 students from 180 countries. These are the
Wow.
common proven methods from Asia, Africa, even Europe, from the UK. I taught many students about IELTS exam, about building their communication skills, developing their pronunciation, speaking like native. But it's a matter of much patience. You have to be determined, okay, by yourself. You have to plan yourself. You have to focus on your target.
Really, I would like to get like course and something like this because I'm alone and I don't have plan for improving my English language. But I just would like to speak because about 2 years I didn't speak English with nobody. I just would like to try that how can I speak or my fluency is well or not. To be honest, 2 years ago I got an IELTS exam. And it was B1 level or 5. I got this score. After that, I didn't practice.
Okay, so you have to
because-
practice. Sorry to say, Jasim. Practice is the
I have a
only
question, sir.
magic word. Yes, Kashmiri channel. What's the question?
Sir, can you tell me how can we memorize the vocabulary?
You have to just remember it makes sentences. Okay.
Sentence. That means sentence is very important for that. No?
Guys,
Can I ask?
when somebody speaking, do not interrupt. Let the person finish first. Okay, tell me a word, yeah, Kashmiri channel. Then I'll give you examples. What sentence you should make.
Yes, sir. I am saying to you, the vocabulary when we are not memorizing vocabulary, we didn't recall or we can say that we are not able to speak a vocab. Firstly, we didn't memorize the vocabulary. How can we memorize?
You have to use them in sentences. Okay, first you need to write it. Okay, let me give you an example. Say a word, fastidious. Okay, it's a new word, possibly for someone else. Someone else already knows the meaning of it. But you need to know also how to use them. If you don't use the word in language, you're going to forget. Even I heard that from many students. Oh, I've learned 10 words, and after 24 hours, they can't remember a single word. The reason, they don't know how to use them. If you're learning something,
Yes,
if you don't use it, you're going to forget, and that is the human nature. Okay, but so you have to practice. Okay, and the second matter is when you're writing, make sure you write the correct spelling. Okay, remember there are two types of spelling for the British English and American English. There are some spelling difference. We got to be careful which spelling you're going to follow. Okay, and make sentences. As I said, if you say fastidious means a person who is very difficult to be controlled. Okay, like he is a fastidious guy. Okay, Jamie is a fastidious guy. Now positive sentence you have made. Now make a negative sentence. Jamie is not a fastidious guy. Make it interrogative, a question sentence. Is Jamie a fastidious guy? Then make an interrogative negative. Isn't Jamie a fastidious guy? You see, you got 4 sentences for the third person. Now, if you want to make it a past tense, Jamie was. You just change the verb, present tense to past tense. Okay, you get more sentences. If you change to future tense, you'll get more sentences. So this is one of the ways why you don't have to memorize. You have to memorize the sentence pattern making techniques, as well as the meaning, how it can be used successfully. All right.
Sir, which portion is very important for the speaking skill? Grammar is important. Some persons are saying grammar is very important for English speaking skill.
Okay, yeah. Say you're driving a car in a city, and when you're driving, is there any traffic rules there in the country?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you need to follow it? Do
Do
you need to follow those rules?
Yes, sir. We must need to follow that.
You must follow that. So grammar is like a city's traffic rules. If you consider English language as a city, grammar is like a traffic rules of the city, which will show you where to stop, where to raise your voice, where to keep down your voice, how to use them. Okay, so we need to know grammar. If you're planning to sit for any kind of English language test, if you are planning to get good score, you must maintain grammar correctly. Though no one is perfect, but you'll try your best. Okay, yeah, we have got Maidul Islam. Welcome. And is there any other question? We don't have much time, maybe 7 minutes more, then it's going to be ended.
Hello, I have a question to you.
Yes.
Sorry,
So,
I would like to know when and when.
Let the other people speak, please, Mr. Jasim. If you keep speaking by yourself, nobody's going to ask me a question. Yes, who was the person last asked me the question? Is it Mukhtar?
am I?
Me, sir.
Yes.
Yes, me. Kashmiri channel.
Okay, I've answered your question. So Mukhtar, did you ask me anything?
I will now ask you a question. My question is, as my person, I live in a country which is not using the English as a first language, and it's difficult for me to find environment they speaking our English fluently. But it's not a question for me. I'm wondering about when I have a test at a school and I want to write the text. That's very difficult for me to organize my thoughts. How can I do, and what is the best way to organize my thoughts?
Okay, we call it word brainstorming in that case. Brainstorming defines to organize words, how you can write them. For any kind of writing, someone asks me this, how can I develop my writing? We have to think three parts of the topic: introduction, body, and conclusion. You discuss briefly in the introduction part what you're going to talk about. In the body part, you need to make 3-4 paragraphs about the topic. Now, the biggest question is how you're going to get ideas about the topic. In that case, you need to read previously. If you don't know about a topic, if you don't have any idea, it's very much unlikely for you to write about the topic. Okay? So the more you read, the more you will be confident about organizing ideas and write them correctly. And the conclusion part, you're going to recommend or give some idea of your own. So this is one of the another techniques.
Great. So last question is like, as we are, I have English like my third language, not my second, not first. The third language, but you have experience about it because you have learned. And you are a teacher today. You said you have been teacher for 6 years.
Right.
You know which way is best to improve our English? Is it reading or watching movies?
Mukhtar, hang on a second. There is no perfect technique for anyone. Though there are mainly three techniques. One is visual, by seeing. Another is auditory, by listening. Another is by both of them, kinetic methods. So you need to apply all of them. One method may be good for you, it may not be good for someone else. The reason is that we are all from different backgrounds, different thoughts. So when I'm asking something, I'm sure some people will not understand straight away. Yeah. Please mute yourself here if you're not talking. Yeah. Others have to mute you. Krishna Rai. It's echoing. So it's a matter of practice once again. And also, as I'm saying, that diversified from different countries, English is a third language, so you need to create an environment by yourself. Okay? Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to move forward.
Okay.
Okay, so any other question from anyone?
Thanks for the great motivation.
No worries. Any other question?
I would like to.
Yes, Jasim, would you please let the chance other people, because you have spoken most of the time. Yeah?
No, just I would like to know the next live will be in the next week or
tomorrow. Tomorrow I have got holiday in the UK because of the King's coronation. I'll be coming tomorrow, hopefully. So
at the end of the week.
Tomorrow.
Do you have live?
Tomorrow. You need to listen and understand. Okay.
I understand.
Listening is the very most first and primary thing if you want to be a good speaker. Remember, guys, if you don't listen to someone else carefully, it's very much unlikely for you to understand.
No, I just misunderstood because I thought today is Sunday and tomorrow is sorry, Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday, and both of these days are in the weekend in UK, and it was a misunderstood. I'm sorry.
No worries. Okay, Sadek Chowdhury, are you okay?
Assalamualaikum. I'm Akshay. My name is Sadiq Chaudhary. I'm from Bangladesh, but I live in Malaysia. I have one question. Sir. But I read always everyday dictionary. I don't know a big word, but sir, explain one big word.
Why do you need to learn big word? This is my question to you first. Is it helpful?
First time I have a question.
No, you're asking some irrelevant question. When you don't use the short or normal words, and there is no point of learning
No,
big
no
words
problem.
which you can't use. We have got only 7 minutes more, guys. Okay, 8 minutes.
Okay, sir.
So remember, sometimes some students have really that kind of tendency to show, "Oh, we know big words." It is not a matter of showing off. It's a matter of learning. You can learn from single syllable, double syllable, and polysyllable word. Yeah. So you need to know these words. So what is single syllable words and how you can use them? Let me ask Sadiq Chaudhry, live in Malaysia, and you know this word backup. Yeah. Can you make a sentence? It is a 2-syllabic word. Backup.
For example, sir, a characteristic. I think I get every characteristic. I have big word, but I don't explain now.
Did you say characteristic?
Yeah, in the characteristic.
Yeah. So as I said earlier, that you need to know the meaning. What does it mean? Would you please explain to us?
Characteristic is biology. Biology. I have one book biology, but chapter 2.
I'm sorry, your voice is somewhat breaking. It's from a biological book, you said, yeah? Biology.
I'm really sorry, sir. Network problem.
Okay, then it's better to give the chance to someone else. Yes, I think Jashim has raised your hand again.
Sorry, I didn't know that I have been like this. Anyway, I would like to know that your live session, it will be like this, or do you have some plans for your online students for free, or we must apply for?
Jashim, this is the only free lessons I can provide.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
my paid classes are really, people say that it's expensive because that is minimum $10 for one session. Okay, that is 1-to-1 or a group wise. So in maximum, I take 5 students and I teach them. But here, so we have got another page called Search English, and this is, we are just like co-groups. This is English practice, so we will come live broadcast both of them every weekend at least once. It could be Saturday and Sunday. Just support us, keep an eye on our broadcast time. It should be morning or maybe this time. All right.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome. We have got other person.
Yes.
Arthur Wani, welcome. Guys, if you are joining, please speak out. If you don't want to speak, there is no point of joining here. Remember that we are already inviting those people who like to talk and build up their confidence level. But if you have decided that you'll come and you don't want to talk, there is no point of staying here then. I like to remove and I like to bring other people. At least many people are waiting in queue, guys, okay? All right, any other question? Maidul Islam, you haven't spoken out yet. Okay, we have got only 3 minutes more, guys, before we end up. Hello, is it Sharmin Khan? You've got a very noisy background.
Sir, I have a question. Sir.
Yeah, what is the question?
Sir, I want to learn English language, but I didn't know where can I start.
You have already started. That's why you can speak it loudly.
Yeah, I'm saying to you, sir, where can I start? I want to learn English language. Actually, sometimes I stuck in some way. Sometimes I'm not able to speak a little bit. Sometimes words are the vocabulary. There are so many vocabulary in my mind. They are roaming here and there, but I'm not able to speak a little bit sometime.
So you need to make good use of those vocab you know. You need to know the meaning, and you need to use them in your sentences, in your writing, and your speaking.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
No problem. All right, guys. Thank you very much once again. It is going to be finished in any moment. So follow us, support us, and if you have got any question and comments, you can come and join us on the live and hopefully try to help and solve your problems. Once again, people who don't know me, I'm one of the newest moderators or admins, you can see, of this space from England. And I'm a university lecturer at the moment, and also I'm also PhD student, both together, and part-time English teacher. I'm a TEFL certificate teacher from the UK, and I've been teaching more than 5 years on a different platforms. And from this page and another page, we're going to give you free live broadcast. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for giving your time, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome and bye. So guys, thank you very much for joining at the moment. All right, and I would like to finish our broadcast. It's really a pleasure to see lots of people, and I've tried to solve their problems. Remember, none but you can change yourself. What you have to do is you have to always hang on a moment, please. What you have to do is you have to always practice. Practice is magic word. The more you practice, the more you become confident. All right, and also make a good plan what you are going to practice and how you are going to practice, and find out a speaking partner to develop yourself. Remember, you are the one who can change yourself. I hope to see you soon. You take care, and until that time, goodbye and take care.